Once upon a time, in the rolling hills of Denmark, there stood an enchanted place known as the Elfin Hill. Beneath its grassy slopes lived the elfin folk, tiny creatures who danced and celebrated under the moonlight. But these elves were shy, rarely showing themselves to humans, and their gatherings were a secret known only to those with the keenest eyes and the purest hearts. One day, a grand event was announced beneath the hill. The Elfin King's daughters were to be married. Invitations were sent to every magical creature in the land. The goblins, the gnomes, the woodland sprites, and even the river spirits. The elves buzzed with excitement as they prepared for the magnificent feast that would be held under the stars. The Elfin King was a proud and mighty ruler, with a long white beard and a crown made of pure gold. He and the Queen, dressed in their finest, welcomed guests from far and wide. The air was filled with the scent of wildflowers and the sound of fiddles and flutes. Tables were set with the finest delicacies, roasted beetles, honeydew drops, and nectar sweet enough to make even the toughest of trolls smile. Among the guests was a prince from the neighboring hills, a small goblin king with a hat that was far too big for him, and a mysterious old gnome who claimed to know the secrets of the stars. But the most important guests of all were two human beings, a young peasant boy and his sister, who had stumbled upon the hill while gathering berries. The elves, seeing their pure hearts, decided to invite them to the feast. The boy and his sister marveled at the wonders before them. They watched the elfin maidens dance, their feet barely touching the ground, and they listened to the soft songs that seemed to float in the air like a warm breeze. The king's daughters, who were as beautiful as the moonlit night, twirled with their chosen grooms in a dance that shimmered with magic. As the night grew deeper, the festivities reached their peak. The Elfin King tapped his staff, and the hill opened, revealing treasures beyond imagination. Glimmering jewels, sparkling silver, and golden coins. But the boy and his sister desired none of it. They were content simply to be in such a wondrous place. As dawn approached, the guests began to leave, and the hill closed once more, hiding its secrets beneath the earth. The elves bid farewell to the boy and his sister, who returned home with a single shining coin given to them by the Elfin King, a token of their night of wonder. Though no one believed their tale, the boy and his sister kept the memory in their hearts forever, a reminder that magic exists for those who truly believe. And so, the Elfin Hill stood quiet once more, waiting for the next time the moon would call forth the elves to dance. Perhaps if you listen closely on a warm summer night, you too might hear the faint music of the elfin folk, celebrating deep beneath the earth, where magic lives forever.